Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corporal Killjoy, and to kill your boredom brings me a lot of joy. And welcome to RWBY, Volume 4, Chapter 8, a much-needed talk. Now, first off, let me just begin by saying thank you for everybody who has subscribed to my channel ever since we first started. We started back late in November, or mid-November, late November, and, you know, the channel was running a little slow. But then I started doing RWBY Reactions, all these other reactions, and right now we're sitting at about 271 subscribers, so we are, you know, almost to 300 subscribers, which I'm really proud of, and, you know, I couldn't have done it without you guys, you know, subscribing and supporting the channel. Another thing is, I just want to say thank you to the Rooster Teeth team. Sorry, it's kind of hard to say really quick, for getting this episode out so quick. I thought we were going to have to wait another week. But, you know, they were quick on it, which is good, so thank you for that. Also, I'm a little sick right now, so my apologies if my reaction isn't as, you know, glamorous as my other ones. So, a much-needed talk sounds like this is going to be a filler episode, and I'm guessing it's going to have Qrow basically explaining everything, like who Salem is, what the relics are, you know, maybe a deeper insight of what the Silver-Eyed Warriors are, and maybe, you know, an explanation to why Tyrion was so interested in Jon. But without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, here we go. Also, there's a lot of exposition. I'm not going to talk a whole lot. I want to hear what Qrow has to say about this.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions. This is just a lot to take in.
Sure, of course.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
She went willingly, dude.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power. But not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything.
Dude, she did it.
We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
Yep. Got you on that one, Jon. Man, he's going through a lot right now.
That guy, Tyrion,
Right, back to the story.
why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait, and the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then, why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
What is all of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Would you sit down? You're stressing me out, kid.
Driving him to drink.
Not many people are super religious these days. This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers, the older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating
Holy
forces
shit.
of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life. Life always returned. So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The Grim.
The creatures
Holy
of Grim.
shit, no way.
You guessed it. The
Damn.
older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece. Younger brother agreed.
I'm getting goosebumps from this. It's fucking crazy.
This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge, so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness. And that is how humanity came to be.
Wait, is that the story of the wizard?
What does that have
like
to
the
do with
background
us?
story of the wizard?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the four gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandoned
That's...
Earth. And each of them is
Hold on.
extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all four, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman
The power of the maidens. That's the power of the maidens.
Humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose. Guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress.
Fuck.
Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And of course, keeping them out of her reach.
God, man. There's so much being answered right now.
So,
It's crazy.
yeah, there's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going
So there's more than one relic? Dude, this is fucking crazy, man. Like, everything is being explained so quickly.
No.
It's so hard to take in
You
right
can
now.
always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Here.
Aww.
What? Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
Can someone ship Callie and Sun, please? Jesus. Frightened little kitten.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come sit. Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down, sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
no, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just
Awkward
seems like your
questions.
outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
Oh.
I mean, a little more
Concerned
armor
father.
might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
Why? Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong?
Like,
What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I
Kira is
did?
so fucking awesome.
Blake,
Oh, the white
your
fang.
mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage.
Why is
to
his
face
father
their
can
demons
take a
again.
page from Gira's
Blake,
book and learn some
Mountain
shit?
Wren, Beacon,
Like, seriously.
you confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale?
What are you gonna ask?
Why did you leave your friends behind?
I... Son?
Motherfucker!
Oh, whoa! This isn't the
He-
bathroom!
he's dropping
I'll
little
just be
shit.
going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
All right. So let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster
People
over
would
there
freak
saw
out.
what happened
That's
to
why.
Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight. Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other. She's trying to divide us, humanity. And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
Yo, so that's what... Is that what happened to the moon? The war caused that? How, or did Salem? How? What's with the moon?
What should we do?
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is gonna be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that, add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers. All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Qrow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me?
Good old Ruby.
Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition.
Oh.
But it's how I got my name.
Damn.
See, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most.
His semblance?
It's not exactly something
is it?
I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune.
Damn. Really?
I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
Oh, so that's why he's never around. Like in Volume 3, we always hear about him going off.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Not tonight.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna get more of the story, but that's... There's the misfortune right there. Shit. Yeah, but it's crazy. That's a
No
semblance. It's
concept of
misfortune.
privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow!
It's like the
I'm
Jack
sorry.
Sparrow.
Ugh!
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie, but I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son.
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Damn. Oh, shit. What the?
A freaking ninja?
Holy fuck.
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's
Gotta
happening?
go after him.
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
Wow, this is a lot to take in on this episode. And it's just a filler episode too.
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Oh shit, don't tell me it's the poison. It is, isn't it? No. Dude. Oh shit.
Well,
Oh, No way. Qrow can't die. He cannot fucking die. Alright, so that was Chapter 8, A Much Needed Talk. So there is a lot to take in on this episode. Like, a lot of answers are being answered right now. A lot of theories a lot of us fans had out there are pretty much getting confirmed right now. And, jeez, where do I start? Well, Qrows Semblance, his misfortune, his bad luck, we see that. Now that I think about it, we actually see it throughout Volume 3 and throughout Volume 4 when he was fighting Winter. If you notice that, you know, she could never land a good hit on him. And there's a time when Ironwood was almost jumped by that giant brim. So it is possible that, you know, Qrow was the reason for all that. And when he was fighting Tyrion, you know, Tyrion also had his case of bad luck. You know, he was throwing punches at him, and Tyrion just couldn't defend against that. And there was a time when he fell right through the damn roof. So there's that. But also the story of, you know, the relics and these 4 powers, which explains everything. That story of the brothers, you know, becoming one, that's the wizard. And the 4 powers, knowledge, destruction, life, and choice, that's the powers of the maidens. And that's why Salem wants the maidens. She wants all the power for herself. So it is possible that when you put it in that perspective, that Cinder might get killed, and like they said, it's the last person in their thoughts, and the powers gets transferred to a female. Salem is a woman, so if she kills Cinder, then Cinder's last thought is going to be of her killer. So that's why she wants the powers, to change everything. It's fucking crazy. You know, it's just so much to take in right now. So we basically got an explanation for who the wizard was, you know, what the relics are basically. Well, not really what the relics are, but where they're located at now. They're at the schools. And the fact that that's the reason why the wizard gave his power away is so that people wouldn't come looking for him, and he gave it to people he can trust. That's the power of the 4 seasons. And it explains why the wizard was secluded his whole life. He didn't want anybody finding out who he was, where he was located, or what he can do. So that kind of just explains all these World of Remnant videos so far, and what we're expected to see. But now we got Qrow, who it looks like they're gonna have to get to Haven as soon as possible. I don't think he's gonna die, but I think him being around them, you know, in the next episode, his misfortune's gonna carry on. And I don't know. Sorry, it's just so much to take in right now. It's fucking crazy. So, God, I got a headache from all this. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Hopefully it gets released next Saturday. And if you guys want to check out some of my other videos, in case you're bored, check out Rooster's Teach channel. Subscribe to them today. You know, they're amazing people. They put so much work and effort into this. That's crazy. And that's it. You know, just everybody have a good day. And please like, share, and subscribe. It helps out with the channel. We're almost at 300 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 300 before the end of this month. So I have, let's see, I have 23 days to do that. So hopefully this video helps out. Again, thanks for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. All right, later, everybody.